I don't think that's how that works, Liam.
I mean, whoever puts Amulet into play wins. I mean, if there's an Amulet in play, Sal's winning.
You don't think Burn can race?
I think Burn can race, but I don't think it's... I think the only way it loses the race is if there's an Amulet in play. Because Titan is a pretty slow deck until the Amulet is there. And then suddenly it's like you go from being a solid B-tier mid-range deck to just like an A-tier to S-tier deck.
Sal is only running one Radiant Fountain. I think. Looks like he's running it in the board. No, yeah, he runs one in the main, one on the board because he does respect the burn matchup apparently. Yeah.
He's also got a Vesuva.
Yeah. And then I think when we recorded this, Sal didn't have Valakut at the time. I know Sal recently acquired, I think, a Valakut at least.
I don't even think... I think he definitely doesn't even own a Cavern of Souls. I don't know if...
He might have been borrowing one from Alex.
Okay.
But yeah. Chairman Fountain.
What's up? There it is. What's up?
Karoo land as many times as I can.
I mean, this is... So I've been told that Burn is actually a pretty good matchup for Amulet Titan because none of your lands actually hurt you, and they can't really deal with Titan.
I mean, I think it's what, like, it's the breeding pool, and I think that's it. And I know they play a couple of fetches, but for the most part, yeah, your lands don't hurt you. Oh, he does have Valakut.
Oh man, he hits off the trigger.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna hit he's got like a 50% chance to hit off the Goblin Guy trigger because I think like half.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, he does definitely have. There we go. Do that weird thing. All right, he definitely does have amulets now. Okay, I couldn't remember if he had them at this time or not.
Yep.
It's like Boros Garrison.
No
Liam,
green source yet.
So what I'm hearing, Liam, is that he's losing because he doesn't have amulet on the board. According to your...
He doesn't have it yet.
What did he discard?
He discarded a Castle Garenbrig.
Okay. So another deck runs 2, 3? 3.
A playset of Castle Garenbrigs.
I think he's running 3 in his...
Okay. I mean, most people are playing just 4 because it's like, why not?
Yeah. It's not legendary, so...
Yeah, I don't know why. There's just multiple Castle Garenbrigs out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. If there's my green source
every time.
The deck plays like 30 land.
Yeah,
I feel like
a coin flip every time. Oh, there's the Azusa. Hey,
but he doesn't have an untapped green source, does he?
No, he definitely.
Does he have a gemstone mine?
He discarded a Castle Garenbrig, so I wonder.
Well, that would come into play tapped anyway, because he doesn't have a forest.
Oh yeah. He has no move to discard.
Discarding the Azusa, so I'm guessing he has another Azusa in hand. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like the only reason.
We found her. We found a lot of her, actually.
Oh.
Surely Burn can beat opponent gaining 4 life.
It's at 6 life.
Oh,
no. Liam, not a land.
No.
The streak is broken.
He hasn't drawn 3 cards.
Skewer you, put you to 9. Okay.
Oh man, Eidolon is actually kind of good here because all of the important cards that you need to resolve.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not playing Eidolon. Well, I wonder why.
Why are you like this, Pepper?
All of the cards that Titan needs.
Man, Titan is going so slow right now.
Yeah. I mean, so every card that Titan needs in order to accelerate itself costs less than 3.
Yeah.
Or 3 or less.
I think Burn might win here, because
play.
I think I see a Boros Charm in Lachlan's hand. So he can fetch Boros Charm him down to 5, Goblin, and then one other Burn spell? Yeah, right? Like, we're all real confused right now. I don't... What? Maybe Titan didn't know he's up against Burn?
Something is suspicious.
Unfortunately, Titan players are very scarce to buy nowadays. So, Lava Spike.
Yeah, Amulet Titan isn't a deck that you're like, this is my first thing.
No.
Although it is what my friend Dan did.
But he was also willing to put in the time for that deck.
Yeah,
he was also willing to learn that deck. That's the big thing. Is that deck he wanted to play? He was also willing to put in the time to learn it.
It's not user friendly. There's a lot of like nuanced things you can do with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially back with Veil. So up to 6. So when you're definitely casting Azusa here.
Kinda risky. You need to have ways to put more Radiant Fountains back into play.
Does he have any bounce lands?
There's a Castle Garenbrig. There's another Castle Garenbrig.
So that's all his land drops for the turn.
So probably dead.
That's 6, and Burn has 2 cards in hand.
Oh, Searing Blaze.
Oh, fetch Searing Blaze.
Yeah.
So Sal goes to 3. So I mean, Lachlan has 1 card in hand. Sal could hope it's a land, and he draws a land, and then draws an additional land off Fiery Islet. Like
Lachlan's only card in hand is Eidolon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I thought he would have.
But Lachlan has 2 draws because he has a Fiery Islet in the back.
Yeah.
So the odds are really bad against him.
So even if he doesn't have it, which he probably does, that's what
I mean, he's paying 2 life.
Yeah, he's hard casting a Rift Bolt.
Yeah. So GG. Okay.
Um,
Shibuya, how's it going? Welcome to our modern commentary stream.
Hey. It's games from FNMs.
Yep. All right. So sideboard. Sal's definitely bringing in the additional Radiant Fountain.
Dismember is untouchable. So bad. You could bring in Force of Vigor if you're expecting your opponents to keep in Eidolons.
Yeah. And Sal definitely updated. Or like I think this. I think I have his current one.
Why is he bringing in Veil of Summer? That doesn't do anything.
I don't think he realizes that.
I had somebody Veil of Summer to try to like counter my spell and draw a card, and I was like, I know it feels that way a lot of times, but that's actually not what that card does.
Yeah.
You can't counter my Death Shadow with that.
He can draw a card though.
Yeah, it was like okay, so he's like, I was like Shadow, like Veil of Summer, like all right, you draw a card. Wait, that's what it does? Yeah, it's not that good. It's good, but it's not like insane.
We do make the comparison of Veil of Summer to 1-mana Cryptic Command.
Yeah, but it's not.
But
literally,
it's not literally Cryptic Command.
Figuratively.
On the burn side, Skullcracks. Honor Guard wouldn't actually be terrible here because it stops the Titan ETBs.
Smash the Smithereens is all right.
So would you take out what, Searing Blaze?
No, actually Searing Blaze is pretty good because you have to kill Sakura Tribe Scout and you have to kill Azusa.
So then you take out Eidolons? Eidolon seems slow.
Eidolon is slow, but if you play Eidolon early enough, every card gets hit by Eidolon except for the Titan. I think if you're on the play, you want Eidolon, but if you're on the draw, you probably don't.
He's on the draw, so I think Eidolon's definitely one that comes out. I don't think Path is a good... How many basics does...
Oh, they play for like 4.
Okay, so they run enough basics that...
2 snow-covered, 2 regular.
Okay. So enough to where, like, if they get Path, they're probably finding a land. So they're not... Like, you can Path and Zeus, it's like, cool. I'm still accelerating land.
The question for me is Goblin Guide really worth it?
Ooh.
Is Goblin Guide worth it when it says your opponent...
has a high chance of I mean to say is Goblin Guide's kind of the same thing with Scape Shift though. I think they keep it in because you still want to be able to apply the 4 to 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
I think you just have to like you saw in that one like Amulet Titan did not have an amulet and they were so slow.
Yeah.
So I guess oh man that's a tough one.
I was being hyperbolic when I said it boils down to that point. It really doesn't.
It doesn't. I mean,
if he had played Gralturf instead of Boros,
he didn't have the Gruul Turf in time.
Yeah, no, but in that situation,
oh yeah, he would have been.
He probably could have won that game.
Oh, hands down, because he had a turn 4 Titan.
Well, most importantly, he would have had turn 3 Azusa, and then probably replay Radiant Fountain a couple times, and then finally make a Titan.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He would have had turn.
Hey, Ward.
Hey, Kyle. Yes.
What is it? Why?
For cosplay stuff.
Why?
Fuck you, Kyle.
He wants to express his inner beauty on the outside.
I'm building a fursuit, Kyle. for our Valentine's Day.
He wants to go to the midnight release of Sonic the Hedgehog as Sonic the Hedgehog.
Liam gets it.
Okay.
If you guys could see the look of disappointment on her face right now.
Why would you make Valentine's Day why would you pick that as your midnight release for Sonic the Hedgehog?
Because Liam.
There's a lot of lonely furries out there.
I was like, Liam, what else are the teens going to go see? They can't go see...
I don't know, it's not like a rom-com. Like,
they can't go see Birds of Prey, Liam. They're not old enough.
would you want to go see Birds of Prey? That thing is not doing good critically.
It's actually doing okay critically.
It's bombing, though. Like hella.
Not really. Its opening was like 33 million. They expected like 50 for opening weekend.
So that's a lot of money, but I'm sure with like the budget and the advertising.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I was, yeah, like they've already made it. They've already made their money back.
Why did they call the movie just Harley Quinn?
Because it's Birds of Prey. I think they're trying. I think they're trying to start a. I think they're trying to start a. DC is trying really hard to try and pull a Marvel and start a franchise, and so they're hoping that like since the Suicide Squad obviously was not the one to do that did not do well, they're like, here's another group that we can maybe try and.
So like, as a person who has seen comic books and is familiar with them but never actually read them or bothered looking into them, I know who Harley Quinn is, right? If you told me, hey, Birds of Prey is in theaters, I'd be like, what's that, like a World War II dogfighting like airplane film? Like what is this? Like if you called it Harley Quinn, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I get that. I know what that is.
So they actually did change the name for like Google searches. They did change the name to like Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey or whatever. Mm-hmm. So when people Google searching, they actually come up with the right thing.
Why not call it that then?
Because Liam, they want to start
Harley Birdman.
It's that's a different animated show.
Oh, wait.
All right, so looks like Burn mulliganed and decided to keep. Starting off with a castle for our Titan player.
Nothing special about Castle Garenrig, as we all know. There are many of them lined up in a row.
I also got some new camera equipment stuff, so hopefully we can help mitigate this glare problem. Goblin Guy revealing Boros Garrison. I feel like Burn says that's fine. You don't have a radiant fountain on board currently. You're not going to just buy yourself 2 turns.
There's a free Once Upon a Time. And that's an Azusa.
Alright.
I'm surprised that...
no, they still want to play Boros Garrison because they're still playing... what's the one that gives it Vigilance and Haste?
Oh yeah, Slayer Stronghold.
I thought he was.
So
apparently he's not.
Some people have moved away from Boros Garrison Slayer Stronghold for Valakut, and there is a legendary land that gives for 1 red mana tapping it.
Yeah, the Hennewer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The Hennewer Battlements, okay. So, I mean, I guess they're doing... that does seem weird that they're running... I think the Boros Garrison is a 1 of...
Well, the question is, are you still playing Sunhome? If you're not playing Sunhome, then you really
I don't think he is.
I mean, you really don't need Boros Garrison at that point.
I think Sal's Playdex didn't have the other ones. I don't think he had 4 Simic or 4... the not Golgari.
This is a light up the stage from Burn's side of the field.
It seems pretty good.
He's got a rift. No, he's got a Lava Spike in exile. And a suspended Rift Bolt.
Whew. Alright.
6 points in the wing.
8 points, technically.
Well,
you could block with that.
Yeah,
Right?
guaranteed 6. Ghost Quarter. We're going to see the Azusa.
Azusa. I mean, so Boros Garrison's definitely coming down.
If he's got a Titan, it can happen next turn. There's Garrison. Bounce.
So he's got 1 more land drop?
He's got 1 from Azusa, and he can tap the Sakura Tribe.
So you got 2. I don't think he has any more in hand.
I think he's got a Vesuva in his hand. And he's just waiting But I mean, if you did have Vesuva, you could just
You copy
play it
the
and then
the,
bounce something and then tap the Sakura Tribe Scout anyway. So
Yeah.
that'd be weird.
choosing to kill Azusa.
I'm not really a big fan of that. I think Azusa's already done the
Yeah,
damage.
Azusa's already done the damage. I'm in the same boat. I guess it forces him to block with the scout.
Ooh.
Reveal Titan. Sal has Titan in hand though, and Sal doesn't have double green currently.
Yeah, he does.
Where?
He ghost quarters his Castle Garen Rig. Gets a forest. And then he activates Castle Garen Rig. Hold on.
Yes. So he's definitely gonna cast Lava Spike if he remembers.
It's just floating around out there. Probably will.
Yeah, you might as well. So it goes to 15, casts Lava Spike, puts him to 11. He has a Boros Charm in hand, which will put him to 7?
Boom.
I was like, Lava Spike, you can't Lava Spike a creature.
Get out of here.
And he's a Teleria West. Like, okay.
None of this really... Okay, so Teleria West, you still need more land drops in order to cast
Attempts
Titan.
to Helix, that Star Scout response puts...
Vesuva.
So he's hoping to
Puts
get
Teleria West into play.
he's hoping to get a green source.
He just needs another land. Because he can ghost quarter himself to get a green source.
He doesn't have it, though.
Yeah. Well, on the plus side, 6 points of burn damage went towards your creatures.
That does help.
3 mana here.
So
another
Azusa to block Goblin Guide more than likely.
That's fine.
Because we know Burn has a Boros Charm plus other things in hand.
Send trigger. There's a Summoner's Pact, not what he's looking for. Although, if you're in a bad spot, you can Summoner's Pact for your Obstinate Baloth and have the green mana available through Ghost Quarter to pay for the Pact. He blocks.
But how you...
Well, you know you're not casting a spell next turn, so you might as well.
I mean, I guess, but he doesn't play Obstinate Baloth. Although I think that was the best. I think it's one of the best videos we have. I think he was playing against Zach. I think Sal was playing a version of Amulet Titan, and he goes like, land pass, and Zach goes like turn 1 Thoughtseize, and Sal reveals 3 Obstinate Baloths. Just like, and like 2 other land. It was just like,
that's disgusting.
God.
That's
I was like,
disgusting.
oh man, it's one of those like, only at F&M would this happen. Pact for...
Yeah, Pact for Dryad. That way you can pay for the Pact, but if the Dryad dies, you're dead anyway.
Yeah.
It's got big butt.
So he's going to Lava Spike him, put him to 8. He has Boros Charm to put him to 4. If he has a Bolt, to put him to 1. So, I mean, Sal's not technically, like, dead here, but...
Not looking good.
Yeah.
It's casting Pact, maybe? It's thinking about it.
What...
Casting Pact.
I...
You have to feel like the game's almost coming to a close here, so you have to
Yeah.
do something.
I don't know what you... Ooh, he could pack for a Dryad. Because Dryad just makes all his lands all the basic land types.
Yeah, so he gets to pay for the Pact, and the Dryad has 4 toughness, but if you block with Dryad on Goblin Guide, and then he bolts the Dryad, you just lose. Oh no, you can still Ghost Quarter yourself. You can still
You can still like not die, but it's just, oh man.
You're not losing, but you're not winning in this.
See, that's the thing, like in these decks I keep thinking that Dryad is just like, here's Prismatic Omen, but better.
Yeah.
Hate that card.
It's Prismatic Omen, but it can hug you and you can make
Wow.
to it.
He's bolting the dome, and I guess he's hoping for double burn spell. He's like, crack. Oh, so bolt, crack, draw a card, and then drawing for turn? So he has to have like a 1 mana...
Any combination of 2 spells that...
Well, he has Boros
Or
Charm in hand,
creatures.
we know that. So if he got like Skewer the Critics, he wins. If he got Lava Spike, he wins.
Get in. Trigger. Still whiffing. That's rough.
Wow.
He blocks.
Give it double strike.
That's one way to deal with it.
Oh my god, I kind of hope he does.
Oh my god, why? You just trade.
Yeah, but now Sal does technically have to go down on a land drop. Suspend Rift Bolt.
Oh my god. Why? What? Why?
Oh my god, this is fantastic. Like,
This is such a useless line to play.
Hey, Sal will have one untapped colorless mana.
What's he doing? What was Sal gonna do the following turn that you needed to care about? That you had to kill that
I
Dryad?
don't know. Real.
Why?
Boros land. Yeah. You're not wrong. I don't think he had all the other.
I don't know if his Boros Garrison as much as it was just his just.
I mean, if
not
Boros,
having
if
it.
Boros Garrison was any of the other green ones,
His
is what he's
hand
saying.
game one was really loose.
Yeah.
Not quick at all.
Yeah.
And then he kind of just got outraced, outvalued in this game.
I don't think Sal had the Selesnya Sanctuary or the Golgari Rot Farm. I think is what that came down to. Is why he still played the Garrison.
Well, he's not dead yet. He's
It's a top draw.
Lachlan's still top drawing.
Is it a path?
Eidolon.
Eidolon. It's still fine because now
So now he
Sal
gets
has
to
double green.
cast Titan and get.
Volakut. Oh no, he
No.
gets zombie tokens.
He can get Radiant Fountain, Radiant Fountain.
The Radiant Fountain Vesuva, yeah, that's true.
Now he can't get Radiant Fountain Vesuva, but he can get 2 Radiant Fountains. Because the Vesuva can't copy the Radiant Fountain as it comes into play.
Oh, you're correct.
Yeah.
Vesuva could copy the bounce land though.
Yeah, and then you could just replay it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he has not played land for turn.
Path it with the trigger on the stack. Questionable. Let him get the lands first.
Lachlan does take 2 because
Yeah.
because Eidolon. If Sal pulls this game out, I'm gonna laugh so goddamn hard.
We're going on to Zombieville, I feel like. Just get like Simic Growth Chamber Radiant Fountain, get 2 zombies, then replay Radiant Fountain, get another zombie.
Well, so he gets his basic first from Path. I'm assuming well that
It's
technically
going to be a snow covered basic, so the zombies are online.
with the primetime
Yeah.
yes, with the primetime triggers, correct.
So, I mean,
I think Radiant Fountain Vesuva. Then you could just bounce Radiant Fountain back. Oh.
no, you can just Simic Growth Chamber. I mean, so if he wants to go all in on zombies, I still think you just want to gain as much life as possible. So like Radiant Fountain, Bounce Land.
Yeah, so this one he's gonna get 4 zombies.
He might be thinking about it.
He's thinking. So I think that's the question here.
They
Is
would
like
see each other. Yeah, he would.
they
get 4
do see each
zombies.
other. Yes.
Zamborino. Titan is fun.
All right. Well, I get. We'll make a note of that. We'll see if we can put that on our store next week for you.
Your very own. Okay, what's he copying?
He's just like, wait,
Can't do
that's,
that.
yeah,
that's
see,
not
that's not how that works.
works. No.
But he can't target a bounce land, and then put Radiant Fountain in his hand and then play land for turn.
Yeah.
And it's still
At this
counts.
point, you wouldn't even copy a bounce land. You would just get an actual bounce land.
That's true.
So.
Select Simic Growth Chamber.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Boros Charm exists, so I think you want to go to 6 life.
Yeah. Says I got 4 zombos. Go to 4 life. Yeah. I mean,
It's easy to point out the best lines of play in hindsight when,
Yes.
when you've known about Amulet Titan and played against it for a couple years, but it's harder when you're the person piloting it and you're trying to learn it.
especially this new version of it.
It's
Like,
changed a lot. 4
4
dead
Zambos.
boys.
Also, Lachlan should be at 15 because the 2 damage from Path.
My least favorite thing that Magic players do is play permanents that affect their board state and then forget about them.
Yep. Is that a pact?
It is, but he's got a Titan.
You got okay. You have another Titan. You're fine. You can just go.
Doodly doobly doop 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 doop.
You just go. Titan. No, you take. Oh,
This could have killed you.
this could have killed you. That's why we're just. Oh my god.
He's thinking about it. I mean, it's an F&M. Take it back. Take it back if he'll let you.
I let them back out.
Why would you do that?
He might have been thinking about pacting for Eidolon. That way he could get Valakut and start shooting
Well,
some
if
things.
he pacted, got Eidolon and then
Play Titan.
played Titan, he would just win.
Well, he wouldn't win.
No, he would.
He's
Because he would have 6 damage.
Doesn't he have the land in play that gives the... Yeah, he's got the land already in play that gives Titan hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why he would just win.
No, because he would have tapped out... He would have... No, actually,
No,
yeah. He could have won.
He could have won.
But he's going to... He would have gone down to 2 in order to do that.
Yeah.
So. Now you can Vesuva bounce land.
Yeah. Do you get? I'll see. I'd almost get. Yeah.
And another 4 Zombos.
Yeah. Oh no, I personally. Yeah, see, I mean. So it's like, all right, cool. Give it haste.
Float that white mana.
He's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and concede because
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, just, at that point you're at 8 life and you have enough blockers.
I think Lachlan just spent too many burn spells on irrelevant creatures.
Agreed.
Like if the Azusa gets 1 additional land drop, she's kind of paid for herself. And if the Sakura Tribe Scout gets to tap 1 time, it's paid for itself.
Mhm.
And at that point, it's like, okay, well, I'm not really getting anything by killing these.
Yeah. All right, so game 3, and now being on the play, I think I would definitely want to have Eidolons. And I think that's for burn players. I think that's always a hard one to take out.
I don't even like Path, honestly.
I don't either. Like I'm looking at his deck, I'm just like I don't know what is like so on the draw Eidolon is definitely bad, but I'm like on the play Eidolon's better, and I'm just like I don't know of anything else he would actually take out.
He really needs to have Deflecting Palm in his sideboard.
I mean that's what Burn was running for a long time, right? Was like
Yeah.
a 1-2 Deflecting Palm, but that was
Yeah.
more because of
It was when the other version of Titan was getting heavily played. Because the Titan would be at 8 power with Vigilance, and you'd be like, ha-ha!
well, but there was another deck because you couldn't.
I mean, it works on Infect.
Infect, that's
And it works on Boggles as well.
Boggles. Okay, there we go. I was like, I know there's other decks.
This card says, if a source of damage, with no
Yeah.
targeting involved.
Yep. It's like, so you hit yourself, but it has lifelink. Yes.
Kind of. No, not really, but yes.
I've seen a judge call like that where it's just like, so what happens? I deflecting palmed this and it has lifelink. Just like
Nothing.
nothing.
It takes the damage.
it's nothing happens. He deals 3 and gains it back. Your life total did nothing.
But don't you prevent that damage and then Deflecting Palm deals the damage? I think you're not redirecting it. I think it's Deflecting Palm that deals the damage.
If that's the way it reads, then yes. There was another one that would like made the I'm trying to think what it was. Made the creature deal damage to the player, I think. I'm trying to think what card it was, but it was something like this isn't a limited thing. It was like, judge what happens. Nothing.
Nothing happens.
I was like, it has lifelink. Like, he takes it and
It's like putting a Vampiric Link on your opponent's creature because it's basically pacifism. Like, yeah, you dealt 3 to me, but I gained 3.
Yeah.
Woo.
Woo.
Unless you killed me with it, because it's a trigger that goes on the stack.
Yes, because that is not actual lifelink. It is
But it stacks with lifelink.
It does.
So you can
It's
empiric link your lifelinking creature. And then your Rock's Faith Mender is in play.
Oh god, no! Trust like back in the day when lifelink first came out, they were stackable triggers. Lifelink itself was stackable triggers.
Everything was stackable.
It's damage on the stack. I missed that so much.
So dumb. It's so non-intuitive.
I know, but no, cause what's the card from Shadowmoor that says each attacking creature gains lifelink?
I have no idea.
Right. So it was like, and so what people would do would be like swing with like all the creatures and then mirror weave, so all the copies were that one, so all the creatures gain lifelink from each other. You should have like 7 stacks of lifelink per creature. And so it was like, bloop! Yeah.
I am at infinity life total, yes.
It was, oh god, like, it was bad. Also, I was just getting back into Magic, and like, I had some really hard knock lessons, like with Demigod of Revenge.
Did you counterspell Demigod of Revenge? Wow.
It is like, cool, trigger resolves. 3 come back.
Guess who's back?
It's like, what?
But I countered that one.
Yes, but the cast trigger went on the stack. You didn't say cast trigger resolves, then counter. It's like, oh. Like, man, that was a time when, like, rule sharking was...
I think rule sharking is actually healthy for a competitive game. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, at higher events, yes.
If you're rule sharking at FNM, you're
yes, I was
like kind of a scumbag move.
But if you're rule sharking at a comp REL, like I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
But you want to know what the best thing was at a comp REL? Best story I ever have was back in this Lorwyn standard. It was a Blueback Fairy Mirror match. My opponent suspends Ancestral Visions. I suspend it. So we get to that turn. He's like, Visions. I'm like, targeting me, right? He's like, yeah. Wait. Judge? Guess you gotta draw 3 cards.
God damn it. Targeting me, right? Yeah. Oh, cool. I think the grimiest thing I ever did was I was playing against Ben and I put a Splinter Twin on a Vendilion Click just to fade, because I couldn't win, but I was just going to fade every draw step because we were going to turns.
He's like, nope. Alright, so I turn 1, Amulet, turn 1, Swift Spear. Alright, typical turn 1 plays from each player.
The Amulet has been in play, and it never has until this point. This is new. We're in brand new territory.
But no, it was great, because it was like, especially when the judge came over, like, so what's going on? I was like, Ancestral Visions came off suspend. I asked what's targeting me. My opponent said yes. He's like, but that's not what I meant. I was like, it was like, just like, he asked a question and you said this, correct? Yeah, but
got him. Did he even talk to you after that?
No, he didn't.
That's so tough.
He tried to get me to come back and like, Vision's off. He's like, targeting me. I'm like, I'm gonna target myself. It's just like,
you know what? I think I won't give you this one. It's targeting me. That's ridiculous.
It's such a feel good though, Liam. You gotta admit, it's such a feel good.
That's like you do that and then you walk outside and you like cut the string on a child's balloon. Like, yeah,
it's that kind of a day.
I know who I am.
Ooh, that's a turn 2 Dryad?
Yeah. And then a follow up with the fetch land.
All right, and then he still gets to play 1 more land.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So he's not netting land drops, but he is netting a 4 toughness creature that makes his deck 100% better.
Why would you block?
Why wouldn't you block?
Like,
You're at 10.
Yeah, like you're not gonna die. Oh, you could. I lied. Okay.
Yeah, you could totally die. You could just he could fuck you up super hard. Searing Blaze, he's responding with the fetch. What do you have to prevent this Searing Blaze from occurring? If he tries to Veil of Summer this...
God, that's going to be so bad.
If he tries to Veil of Summer this, I'm not going to be happy. Please don't.
Do it.
Please stop.
He's like blue or black.
He's like, read your card, bro. You've activated my trap card. Alright, cool.
Liam, your worst fears came true.
Oh my god, dude. Sal.
Liam's gonna go to Commander tomorrow, just like, Sal, what are you doing?
We're gonna have some. We're gonna have. Oh my god, dude.
Once the match is over, we're gonna come back to Liam's face, and then he's gonna show you the look of disappointment on his face. It's still there.
I'm disappointed. I'm heavily disappointed.
Look at this disappointed face right there. That's so disappointed. I had to go back. It's just like your face is just like that's memorialized forever now. So I was gonna be like, Sal, I want you to go back and watch this 30-second
I didn't
clip.
look that disappointed.
Definitely want to do Titan play. Alright, so we'll tell Sal, hey Sal, we're gonna start casting auditions for someone else to play your deck.
Fucking pick up your cards, dude.
No!
Unplug your controller.
Game over, man.
That's so bad.
Can Titan recover from this is the next question.
Can Sal recover from this emotionally?
I mean, tequila usually helps.
He's pacting right now, so I'm guessing he's getting an Azusa or a Dryad.
I mean, if he's packed, he only has 3 land on the board. I would expect a Zusa. Does Lachlan have any cards in hand, or is it just he only has the 2 exiled?
I think it's
I think
just the cards in exile.
So you know you're gonna be taking 4, and then if he draws any burn spell, I mean, he technically has a redraw with. No, he doesn't really have a redraw with the land.
If you get Azusa, then you know the Azusa is gonna die because you have to put a block on the Swift Spear. So I think you just have to get Dryad. If you get Dryad, you have enough land drops to pay for the pact. So, yep, that's what he goes with.
Alright, so no one's saying like best line of play here. So do you play a bounce land then? I think you have to.
Yeah, the crew land.
So he's gonna float a colorless.
Second Amulet.
Oh, okay, so that changes things. So he has
Could
2.
he cast it a Titan? No.
No,
Okay,
no. Not this turn. Bounce that one.
Play that.
Play that. He has
Another
1
land.
additional land drop. I want to say if you have another bounce.
I think you hold off on playing Valakut because you can actually generate additional mana from Valakut if you need to.
Yeah. What's he have in hand? I guess is the question.
Okay.
He has land something. I didn't see. So Sal's really just like trying to feign any burn spell.
Well, his opponent has 2 turns and 2 cantrip lands. So odds are.
I mean, yeah, odds are not very good. Oh.
So make a land. Boros Charm you.
Swing.
He's going to combat first.
Okay, yeah, so block.
Yeah,
So you can Boros Charm to save your own Swift Spear, because it gets a 3-butt. Because Eidolon's only 2-4, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely just charming your opponent.
Yes.
You could double strike your Swift Spear if you really wanted to, but you don't need to. Your opponent's going to pay for Pact. I hate this.
Yeah, like, just put him to 2, because your opponent... Yeah, I bet you Lachlan doesn't remember that he has to pay for Pact.
Yeah, I actually hate that.
Taking 2,
Playing
Eidolon, sure. Like, it's... Pay for Pact.
Pact. Azusa, alright.
So he has a Tulare West...
But no access to green.
So he's still just dead to a burn spell off the top.
Yeah.
What? Why? Yeah. Why don't you not just? All right.
Why not just burn his face?
Yeah. Sorry. So hit you for 3, and then if you have any bolt. Okay. There it is. Oh wow. That game was So burning 3.
Yeah.
Burning 3. All right. It's just that veil is so bad.
That.
Oh.